Hey, addict named Kent. I want to take this opportunity to talk about um, what we have available um, to the still suffering addict. Many of us in Narcotics Anonymous and Alcoholics Anonymous don't know how to get help. Well, and we have trust issues. Well, I'm here to tell you that the way to get help is to reach out, because when we used, if you were anything like I used alone. Okay? I did not share with anybody. I was a greedy addict. Okay, if you come to my house and you were jonesing, tough noogies, baby, you're not getting none of mine. You know? Oh, I'd sell you stuff, but I wouldn't give you my stash. No way. I needed my stuff. You know, I was very greedy when it comes to stuff like that. You know, I really was. I was not nice at all. So when I came into Narcotics Anonymous and I was told that these people can help me, you see, I had 6 years clean. Now, I wouldn't even call it clean. I had 6 years not using drugs. Okay, I didn't know what it was to be clean until I came to Narcotics Anonymous. And now, by God's grace, I know what it is to be clean. And I know what it is to be in recovery. You know, many of us wonder what it is and what it is in it, what many of us wonder what addiction is, and what it is. What is addiction in the what is, you know, we always wonder what is addiction. And we always wondered, you know, when I first came in to this meeting, I wondered what addiction meant. And I always wondered that, you know, what addiction meant. And so I'm going to look it up. What is addiction in the NA program? The World Service Board of Trustees developed What is an Addiction essay during the 1988 and 89 conference. This text defines addiction as a challenge, physical, judges, cleric, addicts, their families, and generic public throughout history. So, this is one of those questions about addictions that is difficult to answer. There is much public debate over this question, whether addiction is a disease or is it becomes involved in a debate. Well, What kinds of addictions? The word addiction, we do in fact mean drug addiction. Third tradition states the only requirement for desire is to stop using. So we have to understand that addiction is the outward ability to not be able to control our using. And now recovery is exactly the opposite. And when we question, are we an addict? Well, you're already answering your own question. If you're asking that question, you're an addict. If you get up in the morning and the first thought you have is to use, you're an addict. You really are. You may think, well, I'm not an addict because I don't use like so-and-so, or I don't use like that. I don't go to excess. I can stop at one. Yeah, for now. But see, addiction is very cunning, baffling, and powerful. And once we cross that bridge, once we cross over that bridge, there's no coming back from that. You see, I can't go into a drug house alone because I know where that's going to take me. Just by the same, I can't have negative people in my life today. I just can't take that. I just can't. I don't need that negativity in my life. I need positiveness. Okay, because my life is positive. And I need that in my life. And I need to have that so that I understand what it's all about. So you need to understand that addiction is just that. But you have to understand that that drug, that thing we reach for, is not the problem. It's not. The problem is right here. The problem is in our hearts and in our past. That's why we use, to stuff those feelings. We have a treatment program that can help you with this. It's an online treatment program. It's an active program, always available. There's always somebody available for you. Feel free to contact us on Facebook. May the Lord bless and keep you until we meet again.